seems like yesterday. Now my little girl is turning 1. My precious gift. I can't believe how time flew by so fast. And it's amazing to see her grow from a tiny fragile baby to a ball of energy and joy. On today's chapter, let me bring you with me on the day we spent our baby's first birthday. Kia ora, konnichiwa, kamusta? Welcome back to 7th Bliss. And if you're new here, this is a visual storybook of bliss. A creative soul who documents her life, art, and well, bliss. This is another chapter. Shall we begin? We drove to a place we've never explored yet, to Timaru, a small city along the coast of New Zealand's South Island. The drive was smooth and peaceful. The road stretched endlessly through the summer fields and grazing cows. The world outside the window was painted in greens and golds. At the back seat, our baby slept soundly, lulled by the hum of the car, the rhythm of the road, and the quiet song of the morning. Sometimes I think the beauty of motherhood isn't found in grand moments, but in the stillness between them. The ones that simply breathe. When we finally arrived in Timaru, we found a small restaurant overlooking the coast, a view of the garden and the calm blue of the ocean beyond. It was just the 3 of us, sharing ceviche, salmon poke bowl, and loaded lamb on flatbread.
He says, thank you for this food.
Amen.
The baby can now eat table food, so we gave her some chips, a bit of bread, and her yogurt. I loved the simplicity of it all. No rushing, no checking the time. Just us, savoring the morning in each other's company. These are the kind of days I want her to remember through the stories we tell. The beauty of the mundane, the joy in little things, the poetry of slow and quiet beginnings. After brunch, we drove again, chasing a dream of yellow fields. From afar, we could already see them, a sea of gold swaying with the wind. It would be her first time seeing canola flowers. In the past years, it was just me and her papa wandering through those fields together. But this time, we have her, our little sunshine amidst the yellow. But when we reached the fields, they were closed, freshly sprayed with pesticides, and not safe for her tiny hands to touch. I was disappointed for a moment, but parenthood teaches you to adapt gracefully, to reroute, to find beauty somewhere else. So we did, and it turned out even more magical. we found ourselves on trail, a short, easy walk to Jack's Point. The air was crisp, the ocean roared below the cliffs, and the horizon stretched endlessly. Birds danced in the wind, and wildflowers swayed as we passed. I carried her in my arms, and we stopped every now and then for flowers. I can't believe one day I won't be able to carry my world in my arms. So while I can, I will hold her close. When we reached the lighthouse, we found a small patch of wildflowers by the edge of the cliff. That was where we rested, where the world slowed down, and where I wished time would do. She giggled with glee, touching the leaves, feeling the earth, crawling freely in the sun. Oh, to be a child again, innocent, curious, and unafraid of the world. If only I could freeze this moment, I would. The sun was high, and she had been awake for quite a while. So we took her to the botanic gardens, a peaceful stroll under the trees, and she slept soundly in her pram. We found the pond, walked past the flowers in bloom, and talked about how this day turned out. I used to wonder if I should throw a big party for her with decorations, programs, guests, and all that noise. But as I sat under those trees with her father, I realized this was all we needed. Her first birthday didn't need glamour to be special. It only needed love, presence, and peace. I want her to grow up knowing that meaningful celebrations don't have to be loud, that happiness can be found in quiet, simple things. A slow meal, a shared laugh, a walk under the trees. I want her to see beauty not in what's trendy, but in what's true.
Put in your mouth.
We ended the day at Caroline Bay. It's already summertime, so the sky is still high at these hours. The ocean shimmered, and there, by the shore, were horses wading through the water. She watched them from her papa's arms, safe, still, entranced. What a sight to behold! To see her find comfort and adventure in the same embrace. What a day well spent. She may not remember this, but through these moments, through these frames, one day she will feel the love that surrounded her. The next day when we returned home, I set up my painting board and began to paint. The cliffs of Jack's Point, the blue horizon, and the field of wildflowers were reset. Because some memories deserve to live not only in our hearts but also on canvas. One day, when she's older, I hope she watches this film and sees how loved she was from the very beginning, that her birthday wasn't just a celebration of her life, but ours too. This was the quiet way we celebrated.